Alright, we are off. This is the Minish Cap Randomizer weekly race. We are playing with standard race settings, open fusions, Rupee mania, and traps are on. This is being restreamed over at Zelda Speedruns 2 on Twitch. Good luck, have fun to all the racers. So far, nothing. We're probably gonna have a Tingle Tree start. Tingle Tree Courtyard start, probably. Or we get a sword. Alright. Sword in Wind Tribe. Lower Wind Tribe has a sword. So that means we go straight to the puddle. And we've got some bracelets, we've got some health, and we got a sword beam. So I'm thinking we just check these few checks over here, and then we go into town and start making our way towards the Minish loop. Unless, of course, we get a bomb bag here. If we get a bomb bag here, then we do Minish loop right away. But yeah, nothing here. So we gotta go to town. Still nothing here. Nothing in the shop, as always. Juliet has a heart container. So yeah, we're gonna be heading towards the Minish loop from the top. We're gonna start with Tingle Trees, of course. Tingle Trees could very well give us another item. But yeah, most likely we're gonna have to go to Minish Loop for our next progression. Which is perfectly fine. Nothing too crazy. There are 2 more checks. Well, there's 2 checks in Courtyard that I can get. That I'll probably want to check. Yeah, I'll check Courtyard, and then we'll head over that way, because we're not going to be able to easily get back this way. Not for a while. So if I don't check these, they're going to go unchecked for a while. It's nothing, but definitely worth checking. Now we're gonna do our standard any percent route here. Honestly, let's check Lon Lon first, just because it's on the way, and it could have something, you know. If Lon Lon has something, it's nothing. Okay. It would have been a very big play there. But yeah, we gotta go to Minish Loop. Fully expected. Moments? Okay. That's a fun one to find. Why isn't Sword on B? Because it was the first item I equipped and it automatically equipped it to A. And I'm not going into the menu unless I have to swap. So right now I'm expecting town digging to be the play, but what we're going to do is we're going to just check Minish Village here. Very quick. I'm going to do a save scum, just in case. That'll get us back to the entrance really quick. Alright, so we save scum here. Because now, if there's nothing in Village, that'll get us back to the entrance of Minish Woods. Not gonna worry about that. Yeah, there's nothing here. So that's gonna save a lot of backtracking. That's correct, yeah. Open fusions, every kinstone fusion is already completed. Speaking of kinstones, there's one right there. Caster stone right there. Might be worth doing a map check at some point. The only fusions that you actually have to do are the gold ones, and you have to find the kinstones for it. Yeah, there's technically three places that you would have to go. There's Cloud Tops, there's Caster Wilds, and then there is also Vale Falls. Okay, there's Spin Attack. That is our progression. That's going to get us over to Trilby. And maybe in Trilby we'll find something there. Oh, no, I don't have bombs, so I can't get into... the scrub here. There's Green Sword. Okay. I'm expecting to probably have to go back to the dojo for the second item from the dojo. Seems that way. There's 2 items here, but if there's nothing here, we're probably going to the dojo. Or we get red sword already. Okay, I guess we're going Western Woods. What is this? So a 10-minute Western Woods is insane. Down thrust, some health. There's a bomb bag, okay. So we got bombs. Now's probably also a good time to check. Okay, no palace, no droplets. Alright, let's go check the beanstalk. Got some health. Got another bomb bag. Got flippers. Our second caster stone already. Do a nice bomb lift there. So with flippers, that's gonna open up a lot of things. So we're gonna be checking a lot right now. Yo, Oreo, what's up? So we have access to droplets, right? We have access to a lot of things. Though I probably don't want to go droplets right away. At least not until I have a lantern and I can do... Well, that's... nothing. And a book. We got a book. Yeah, I'm definitely checking Veil Falls here. Considering that Veil Falls is not required, technically, coming over here right now and checking these couple checks is probably our best bet. Oh wait, I should check that. I should check. Remote bombs and a scroll. So good stuff in lower Veil Falls there. And another bomb bag. So I'm gonna go back into town and we're gonna do some town stuff. Because there is a lot we can be doing right now. Generally, town is not a bad play. Oh, I should do, yeah. I should do the second dojo. And then we're gonna do Town Minish. And then probably backdoor. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna be the play. So I'm gonna set up my quick warp over here. Do Town Minish. And then I'm going to make my way towards Deepwood. Deepwood is required. We can do, you know what, a decent chunk of it. Potentially. Worst case scenario is we can't really do much in there, and then we just head up to Lake Hylia from there. But it makes the most sense to do it this way because Flipper Cave. Flipper Cave is a good place to go. Anytime you get flippers, you want to check out that cave. So Town Minish not really paying off right now. Unless the back of the hearth has something. It does not. Okay. So we're out of here. So yeah, before we even think about going into Deepwood, we definitely want to check out Malari. We want to check out Minish Flipper Caves. Lots of things we want to do. Alright, Malari did not have anything. Yeah, it's definitely looking like Lake Hylia is the way. There's another book. Potential. Remember, traps are on, so anything that looks like an item could potentially be a trap instead. It is an actual book. Alright, so we are gonna go into Deepwood here. See how much progress we can actually make. We can make a decent amount. unless we are Gust slash Lantern locked. In which case, this is going to be the only item we can get. And we got the small key, so we're moving on. Gonna be able to at least do a good chunk of the dungeon. So yeah, traps are enabled in these settings. Basically, anytime you can open a chest, there's a possibility of it being a trap. Traps are things like getting cursed or getting electrocuted, frozen, having a ghost steal some rupees from you. There's lots of little things that can happen. All those effects are very minor for the most part. It's just inconvenience. The biggest one are the curses, because if you get cursed, you cannot use any of your items for like a good 10 seconds, 10-15 seconds. It's a long time. It's really annoying. And unless we get a key here, we are going to be key locked. Yeah, we're done here. We can't do anything else. We need the Gust Jar in order to make any more progress there. Either Gust Jar or potentially the Lantern. If the Lantern gives us the small key from the first room, then that would be our progression, but most likely we're going to need Gust Jar in order to go down to the lily pad. I'm going to take a weird route here, because I do need to go into the digging cave. Actually, yeah, this is the only way I have access anyway, so this is the right route. I was thinking of, like, going the other way, but I can't get up that way. Yeah, we're headed towards Droplets. Most likely just Lake Hylia in general. We will do as much of Droplets as we can, which is most likely just going to be the first Rupee route, unless we find the Lantern. So this is going to get us into Lake Hylia. Before I go into Droplets, I do want to make a big loop around here. Just make sure I clean out everything. Just in case the Lantern is somewhere around here. I am just gonna open this up just for later. Can't do anything with it yet, but having a shortcut is always a good thing. There's a bottle. Okay, that is Crenel access. So we are definitely going to Crenel after this. I'm wondering if we should even just go to Crenel right now. But first Rupee route, definitely worth doing. We may have to come back here later. Potentially we don't even have to. This is not a required droplets. However, generally in non-required droplets, it usually means there's an item in there. An important item that we're going to need. I'm guessing it's going to be a sword. It's always a sword. And it's probably gonna be in the back. Like, in the way back. Like, on Octo back. Alright, there's a trap. That was a good trap, though. The fire trap, which speeds me up. Whole bunch of nothing there. So yeah, we are going to ignore droplets for a while as we head over to Crenel. Yeah, time to go to Crenel. Because that empty bottle is our latest progression. So the best place to go is to Crenel. Of course, empty bottle does give us a few things in town. But, dog food? Hello. Hello, dog food. That's a back and forth if I've seen one. Might have to go back to Lake Hylia soon. But yeah, worst case scenario here is we just clean out all of Lower Crenel, including the scrub. We'll be able to do the scrub. And then after that, we'll probably end up having to go either to town or back to Lake Hylia. Yeah, Cane would be good. Grip Ring would be good. Karlov Metal. Okay. So that's telling me to go back to town. There's a bow. Nice. And it's a real bow. We really haven't seen too many traps. Like, we've seen the fire trap and maybe like one more, but other than that, this has been a fairly good start. Oops. Instead of grabbing the bomb, I dropped another one. That was on me. Alright, yeah, we're gonna put that away. Put that away for a second. Don't want to accidentally drop it. I mean, I'm generally fine with having the spring water out. It's just once you get into like doing some combat, I just don't want to have it out because I might accidentally hit the button. But yeah, it's looking like either A, that dog food, or B, that Karlov medal are our tickets to progression. Still got 3 more checks to do. Not leaving here until I do them. Because if I end up finding Cain, like that would be huge. We could go ahead and do Cave of Flames right now. Worst case scenario, we don't find anything here. We just quick warp back to the bottom and move on. Alright, it was nothing. So we're out. We are heading back to town. Going straight for that Karlov medal. There's Cape. Oh man, I could have peeked Cape. I could have peeked that. And it's a real cape. It's a real cape. Okay. So that gets us into Caster. It also lets us do Hype Cape, yeah. So I'm better off doing Hype Cave. Because we got that dog food as well. Right? Dog food could also be progression. Oh, I didn't blow that up. Also lets me get this. I'm just a little concerned that maybe Caster is the way, because we also got a bow. And there's a lot of bow lock checks in Caster. But if I take care of this now, we most likely won't have to come back this way for a while, if ever. So this is probably the better play in general. That was a Cloud Tops, not a Caster. If I find the Caster Stone, we're definitely going back to Caster. Also, a thing to note is I will be skipping these checks and getting them on the way back. That is entirely because of the traps. As I said before, there are traps that prevent you from using items. That also means it prevents you from digging. So if you get one of those traps in one of these chests, you might be stuck here waiting for 10 seconds before you can actually do anything. Whereas if you get them on the way back, you've already opened up the way, so you can just keep going. It's about 10 seconds. I don't know the exact length, but it feels like it's a good 10 seconds, at least. No, it's not until you leave the screen. It does have a timer. And there was absolutely nothing there. So Caster is the way. Yeah, we've only seen like 1 or 2 traps so far, so there's gonna be a lot later on. So the cool thing about Caster is you don't need the boots to get through it. You can use the cape to get through the swampy areas. So I'm at 6 scrolls right now. Oh, that's another bottle. Second bottle is always okay to have. Not the greatest, but it's okay. Yeah, a guaranteed trap right there. That's the best trap in the game right there. The Dark Nut trap. Hey, it's the cane. Alright, so that is going to send us back up. We're going to head back up to to Mount Crenel. But before I do that, I'm gonna clean out a few things here. I hate this room so much. Oh, I was gonna say, if that was another caster stone, that would have potentially kept me here. But we're going back. Going straight to Cave of Flames. There's no reason to delay. Like, there's nothing that I can get that would speed up Cave of Flames. The only thing would be the grip ring to get up there a little bit faster, but... the dungeon itself is going to be fully cleared in the exact same amount of time as it would with any other items. So why delay? Like, sure, there are a few checks that we can get that require the cane. It is true that you do need grip ring for the top Crenel, but once you have grip ring, it's easy to just get back here no matter what. The rooster stuff was found about a year ago at this point. Yeah, it was like last summer, last August, I want to say. Is that another book? That is our third book. We are an Ocarina away from Malari. We have all our books, we have the cane. All we need is the Ocarina. Oh man. Hello? Yo, Vegeta Man, what's up, dude? Who rolled the seed? I'm not sure. I know a couple people were fighting over it, so I don't know who ended up rolling it. I don't know, to me, it looks like a Minish Cap seed. Doesn't matter who rolls it. It's still Minish Cap. Still random. Still play it the same. Wasn't the greatest fight, but... Oh! Hello, Ocarina! What a spot for that. That's gonna help coming back here, if I have to. Like, if I have to come back here with the grip ring, that's gonna really help. But also, you know what that means? Hello, Malari. We're going straight there after this. I don't even care what else is open. I mean, first we're gonna do Malari and the stuff around here, but we're going straight to Malari. Nice little bit of pizza there. There's our boss key, okay. What are we missing? We're missing just compass, so I should probably check everything. Do I want to check this last one? It's going to be the compass, isn't it? It's a 50-50 shot at this being a compass or being an item. Oh, it was the item. So that was good on my part. Checking that, because otherwise we would have to go back for that. It's not too bad to come back for it. Like, that specific check is not terrible to come back for. It's still annoying, but it's not completely terrible. Alright, so this is going to be our first element. And yeah, there's our compass, as we knew. And what's Malari going to have for us? Nothing. Okay. Nothing there either. And nothing there as well. But that's perfectly fine. We got an element out of the way, and we got the Ocarina. So that's gonna help a lot. We're gonna have a lot of things to check now. Am I gonna check top of school? Yeah, I'll probably check top of school. I'll check fountain. Like, there's a lot of places we gotta go. But we have to start with Malari. Even though it had nothing. We cannot get the one item because we don't have the lantern. However, we can get this one here. Alright, not too bad. Definitely could have been better. And it's a trap. And the visible is going to be nothing. So yeah, this is probably the best time for us to do Fountain. We have Cape, we have Flippers, we have Cane, we have the Power Bracelets so we can combine Dr. Left alongside Fountain. Like, there's no point in putting it off at this point. What? Oh, it still worked. Okay, I'm fine with that. That was weird. I will probably get that, because Wave Blade. Lower Vale Falls is probably the next place I want to go. Actually, yeah, I don't need it anymore, because we got 10. So the question is going to be, are those remote bombs real or a trap? I'm kind of betting they're going to be a trap. We haven't run into any traps, like anything too crazy. Oh no, they are real. They are most certainly real. There's a trap, and it's a freeze trap. Time to go a little out of logic. This check itself isn't out of logic. It's the check after this. Like the checks after this that we're going to be doing. Boomerang is nice. But here's where we go out of logic. Only thing to note is that Boots cannot be here. And Boots cannot be behind anything that we find here. And that is it. Whole load of nothing. I might want to go hiking. Yeah, at this point, what else do I have available? I have hiking. And just like a few checks here and there. Hiking is probably our best bet. Also, we're at 7 scrolls now, so that's a little bit better too. We can check that as well as checking hiking. There's the final bomb bag. So what do you think is going to be on hiking? I would not be surprised if we found the final caster stone here. Or if we find the lantern. Boots could be here as well, yeah. We could also find absolutely nothing. And have to go and do, like, chickens or something. Or Simon. I definitely put off chickens and Simon a lot. Because I just don't like them. They're long checks, and generally they don't pay off that often. When they do pay off, it's crazy. Alright, nothing here. One more check. It's nothing. Okay. So now... Yeah, now I think we go back to town. Do I do Simon's first? I think I'll do Simon's first. That wasn't a terrible Simon's, but nothing there. I'm gonna skip chickens right now, because I just remembered another thing that I can do. There's our caster stone. That's our progression right there. Actually, wait. We want that. Yeah, we're going Wind Ruins to Fortress. So that's all the kinstones that we need for this seed. All we need now are swords, Gust Jar, Graveyard Key, Boots, and Lantern. I'm gonna grab that. Oh, I don't like that, but we're grabbing it. Veil Falls, Kinstone. Thankfully, Veil Falls is still not really in logic until we get the Lantern. So we don't have to worry about that right now. However, we do need Lantern at some point. It might show up very soon. Oh yeah, in order to get to the top, you do need Grip Ring, but in order to even get inside Veil Falls, you need Lantern. Like, ideally at this point, we just want Grip Ring to not even show up. Which means it's going to be the next item we find. So good news here is that we're going to be able to complete another dungeon that's required. Bad news is full clearing Fortress is not fun. Yo, Kirby, what's up, dude? Oh yeah, I don't have Great Spin and I don't have the Lantern, so... Hello? Thought I hit you enough times. Oh yeah, we got those books a long time ago. We already did Malari. It was nothing. It was like arrows or something. Lots of keys. Move it on. So just lots of junk in here so far. Pizza Heart. Nothing too exciting. More pizza. I'll take it. I like pizza. Big rupee. There's our big key. We're probably gonna go and do the boss before we do the back. I am fully expecting to find something in here, because we really don't have much, if anything, available to us outside of this dungeon. We do have the couple Minish checks out in Wind Ruins, But other than that, there's not a whole lot available. And we now have map and compass. A 2, a 3. Alright, where are the pillars gonna be? Back right. Bongo Bongo returns. Yeah, it's Bongo Bongo meets, what's his name? Godon from Wind Waker. Meets the dude from Shifting Sandland in Mario 64. Meets Andross. So they were all right side, so we're going left. There we go. That was a good one. First two were bad, but that was a good last one. And that is going to give us the Mirror Shield, which we do not need. And now I'm going to have to decide, do I check the back? I think I have to, right? We have to full clear this. But before I do, we're going to go ahead and get these 2 Minish checks. Yeah, the validation shield. I don't want to validate my run. Oh boy! Oh, do I go back in? Oh, this is a big play here. Lantern is big. Oh, do I go back in? I should. I should go back in. Because what if a sword's here? Fortress of Go mode, right? Like, yeah, Droplets is the play after this. But I think right now, we're technically better cleaning this out. Because if we have to come back here, it's going to be bad. I've seen people get burned by leaving Fortress too early. It's not worth the risk. Not right now. Or maybe it is. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do a little save. Save Reno. If we have to come back here, we come back here. But we're gonna go check some stuff. It's probably more likely that these things are going to have things rather than the back of the fortress. But you never know. That's why it's a randomizer. I see you there. I see what you're trying to do. Okay, that was nothing. I don't like that. I am not liking this at all. I'm doing everything outside of Droplets because I don't want to go back in Droplets. I don't want to have to do Octo. I know I'm gonna have to do Octo if I go back in Droplets. Guess we're going back to Droplets. Wait, I didn't do Waveblade yet. This is our one shot. I could do chickens. I could go back. I could go back to Deepwood. Technically, there's one check I can get in Deepwood. Droplets is the best play, though. Just speaking on number of checks. What would I need to find here to bail? sword wouldn't be enough. Grip ring would probably want to make me bail. Boots could also make me bail. Gust Jar would also want to make me bail. Also, that was the weirdest movement I've ever seen. The one saving grace right now is that we do not have the Gust Jar. By not having the Gust Jar, that means I do not have to do Blue Chew. Yet. There's the sword. As I said earlier, there's always a sword in Droplets. But that is not enough by itself to make me want to leave. Like, yes, it does get me access to a few things, but there are a lot more things we could potentially be doing if I get more items. I mean, our progression might actually be Blue Sword. And then go back to town, do Mayor, or it could even be the one check on Vale Falls. There are possibilities. No, I did not mean to do. How did I equip the bottle there? Don't ask me how that happened. So at this point, we're just gonna clean out the few things that we have left. In hopes of finding something. Great Spin's good. But that's it there? That means we have 2 checks left. Alright, that is everything we can do here. So that sends me back to doing blue sword checks. Yeah. We're gonna do blue sword checks. I was thinking, like, can I do this one? But yeah, I already did 2 of them. Is this gonna be the same situation as last week, where I find the Force Sword up here? I hope not. That would be annoying. I mean, I hope I find something. Because having the progression be the one check in Deepwood... Is the progression actually going to be the one check in Deepwood, or is it going to be chickens? Or wait. Yeah, I have an idea. I don't like this idea, but I'm going to check it. And then, if this is nothing, I think we go Royal Valley. It's a bad play, because there's 2 things that we need in order to get into the graveyard. But I like the possibilities. Okay, so this is 100% Gust locked. We might have to go back to Fortress, actually. Like, truthfully, we might have to go back to Fortress. Doesn't do anything. Alright, we got 2 more shots at getting something here. So that was 1 shot. And is Dampe gonna have something for us? No! Yeah, we're going back. We're going back to Fortress. I guess... Yeah, I could check Percy first. It's technically a better play than going back into the dungeon. It's 2 quick items. Nope. Alright, back to the dungeon. What item is gonna be hiding in the back of Fortress? Is it gonna be the grip ring? That would be an interesting one. Oh wait, I already did this. I don't have to do that. I disagree. I have Great Spin now, right? Yeah. I don't need to worry. So there's gonna be a key. Yeah, if Great Spin gets grabbed anyway. Alright, there's the key. So now there's 2 items in the back here. What are they gonna be? Honestly, Grip Ring would be the worst thing to find. I do not want to see Grip Ring. Because that gives us Cloud Top's access. And I don't want Cloud Top's access. We don't want to have to go up there if we don't need to. Okay. That's fair. I deserve that. Okay, so first things first, we are going to Crenel. We're not going to Cloud Top, Veil Falls, any of that. We're going to Crenel. Crenel stuff, we can full clear that, not have to worry about coming back here. At this point, we don't want to see any more Cloudtop's kinstones. I said we don't want to see them. Please. I think the seed is listening to me and doing the exact opposite of what I want. So I should say I do not want to see Gust Jar, Four Sword, Graveyard Key. Don't want to see any of that. Boots. Don't want to see that. Don't want to see any of that. Especially not at the top of the beanstalk here. That's not the right key. I say I don't want to see Graveyard Key. Not Lon Key. Graveyard. I'm gonna go up here first. Because if I find all the stuff, we're good. How did I know that was gonna happen? This seed really likes me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Alright, it's Vale Falls time. Actually, wait. There's one check that I could have gotten a fairly long time ago that I didn't get. I'm gonna grab that first. Okay. It wasn't anything, but that could have been a big issue. You know what? I'll fill up my health, why not? Alright, show me the money. Yeah. That was a good rupee path. Great rupee path. 10 out of 10. Alright, we're going up the cloud tops. You know what that means. Means there's gonna be a kinstone up here. You just know, at this point, we are gonna need to fuse these kinstones. So I'll go ahead, get started. Because you know what's gonna happen. Where's the other one? Come on. Thank you. This is gonna be that seed where we're gonna have to go deep into Palace to find what we need, right? Or even on Octo. You'd hate to see it, but it's possible. There's the boots. Okay. That right there is progression. I am going to finish up at least with this one here. I can save the other one for later. But there is one more check to do here. So we'll do that and then we'll start doing boots checks. Oh, wait, there's a cool jump to do. Yeah. Cool jump. Almost worked. Alright, we're out of here. Question is, where do we go? Boots checks first. Easy first choice. Nope. Okay. Courtyard is probably where we need to go. Yeah, it's looking like Courtyard. The thing with the boots is there's not a lot of checks behind them. There's bottle percent. You know, our progression might not even be behind boots. It could be chickens. It could be Flipper's Cave ice block. Or it's right there. It's the four sword. Okay. So that is progression, most likely. Go straight to School Garden anytime you get the four sword. Doesn't even matter what's back there. You always do it. A little bit of health, butterfly, and... okay. There are not a lot of checks left. It's looking like chickens, probably. Chickens might actually have something here. Why are you in my way, dude? Alright. What is chickens gonna give me? Nothing. Okay, what else do I have available to me? I did check this, right? It was nothing. Yeah. Oh! Boots Dojo. Boots Dojo. We haven't done that. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it would be the 5th caster or Cloud Top Stone. Which does mean we have access to Palace. But the good thing is, I'm probably just gonna bail as soon as I find an item. Hopefully we find something in Wind Tribe so I don't have to go into Palace. But who knows? We might actually have to go and see what's inside Palace. Tingle Trophy. Okay. So I'll probably check that first. Yeah, I'll check Tingle Trophy and then we'll come back here. Because it'll be easy for me to come back. Tingle had nothing. Okay. So we're going into Palace. The sea gets better and better as we go. So a dip into Palace. Non-required Palace. Should have expected that. It's a trap. Alright. We must keep going. Lots of keys. You know what that means. Means we're probably gonna have to be here for a while. Since we are looking for items, we will have to do pop push. Key on pop push. Okay. Compass there. Okay. The Gust Jar. Okay. What I'm gonna do is we're just gonna do fan loop real quick. And then we're gonna get the warp. And we're gonna leave. I'm doing fan loop because I don't want to come back for this if I have to do it. But we are one item from go mode now. So leaving is definitely the best play. I just don't want to get burned again by leaving, you know? Like, if it's here... Well, there's boss key. Okay. We had to do fan loop for boss key in order to get the warp. So that was fine. Because that's entirely just to get this warp. So now we're gonna leave. And you know what? I am gonna go do Gregol. I'm gonna do Gregol before going to Droplets, or not Droplets, Deepwood. Bit of a weird play, but we're in the area, right? We're in the area, might as well do it. It's two pretty quick checks. And then we're gonna head straight to Deepwood to finish that off. So no matter what, we are going to sit here and full clear Deepwood. Unless, of course, we get our Graveyard Key. If we get Graveyard Key early, we bail, of course. Alright, there's the key. So yeah, we definitely come back here, clean up the back half of the dungeon, and then after that, that's when we leave. I know it wasn't the visible spot. I forget what was there. But it definitely was not the Graveyard Key. So this is the trap that makes you not be able to do anything. It's a great trap. So if it's not here... that means we're gonna have to go back to Droplets. Okay. Looks like we're going back to Droplets. There's a few checks we can get before having to do Octo, so we're gonna hope it's on one of those. It's either here, or it's in Palace. Both of these are bad options, but I like the idea of coming to a location that was opened up by the Gust Jar. I think I'm still gonna go to Palace. I think I'm gonna go Palace before... before doing Octo. Because doing Octo alone takes a while. That's not the item I equipped. Matter Pillar on ice is very difficult. Because ice physics are bad. Alright, it's not there. Yeah, I do it. We're doing Blue Chew. If it's not on Blue Chew, then I go back to Palace. It looks like someone has finished already. Yeah, we're going back to Palace. Watch it be like the first item that's after the warp. Okay, not the first item, but I would not be surprised if it's one of the next ones. Alright, so we know it's not the visible spot, right? At this point, I'm starting to think it's gonna be like the last thing I find. Like, there's only a couple more checks left in here. There it is. Okay. We can leave. So now we just gotta quickly go ahead and do the Royal Crypt. And then go do Dark Hyrule Castle, and then we're done. Really? Alright, 2 easy keys. Hopefully the third key ends up being on left side, because I always do left side first. Just because of how it works out in terms of the cycles. It is. Okay, cool. So we're done here. Alright, final element is obtained. All we gotta do is Dark Hyrule Castle. So yeah, it seems like if there was a theme for this seed, it was that I left dungeons too early. Leaving the grip ring in Fortress, that was a big one. And then also leaving the graveyard key in Palace. I don't know if that was such a bad play, because Gust Jar did open up a lot. But still was not the greatest. We fixed it. That's fine. I would definitely like to see boss key show up right here. Okay, there it is. So that is the best possible Dark Hyrule Castle setup. The singular key into the boss key. So we're getting very close to the end. All we gotta do at this point is just beat up on body. Open up the portal just to be safe. Are you kidding me? Alright, cool. Let's go. Alright, not bad. I'll take it. Now get out of my way. Why do you have to be there? Come on. Really? Come on. Please move. Please move. Wow, Body 2 was such a jerk. Anyway, coming up on Body 3, final phase of the final boss. Looks like the second racer has finished. Sean finished with a 237.34. And then Lunastick right behind with a 237.50. Seems like everyone probably did the same similar things. There really wasn't much left for us to do. Really? And there we go. Finishing in 4th place with an official race time.gg time of 2 hours, 39 minutes, and 0 seconds. Let's take a look at what we ended up getting.